All right. Very special podcast today. April holidays to celebrate. Well, hello. This is Cindy, and I have
Hello.
Amy as a co host. And today on National Bucket List Day, also growing your business through referrals and the amazing Bucket List Coach web show. We're going to tell you all these amazing days to celebrate. We have weekly, we have monthly, and there's some amazing dailies as well. So, a little bit about the podcast. I started the podcast back in 2017. I started blogging in 2012, and this podcast was inspired by Mr. Anthony Bourdain. So we have what's called a dash. So we have the day that we're born and the day that we pass away. That in between time. Are you making the most of that? So here on Bucket List Coach Web Show, you will see many different guests who are making the most of the dash. Also, in growing your business through referrals, I have a chapter that talks all about leveraging the national holidays. And my co-host today is Amy over there in North Dakota. Welcome back on the show.
Hi, how are you? You have a busy life. I'm just throwing that out there in case anybody was wondering.
No, not at all. That's why you farm some of your stuff out. It makes me look busy, right?
It is so windy in North Dakota. Well, in Mandan, it is very windy today. Unreal. But that could switch in 5 minutes. That's the running joke in this state. The weather can switch just like that.
Exactly. So I'm going to pop off. I'm going to share this in a couple groups. Can you kind of go into a little bit more about National Day Calendar and the importance of celebrating every day and give me about 1 minute and I'll be right back.
Absolutely. So, hi, everybody. I'm Amy from National Day Calendar. Cindy and I are friends. She is one of our ambassadors at National Day Calendar. And we have a quirky little calendar here started by Marlo Anderson. It celebrates national days, National Pizza Day, National Yogurt Day, National Dog Day, National Bucket List Day, which is Cindy's day. And we actually take advantage of celebrating every day because we feel that everybody should be celebrating the big moments, the little moments, and everything in between. It's kind of a fun place to work. A lot of hard work goes into what we do, but we do have fun while we do it. Nothing extraordinary. We think we're just average people. I'm Average Amy. That's my handle. And we all work hard. We have fun. We laugh and we celebrate as many national days as we can. We especially love to celebrate the food holidays. In case you're wondering, today is National Scribble Day. It's a good day for everybody just to chill out, unwind, grab a piece of paper, crayons, color pencils, whatever you can find, and start scribbling away. Who knows, you might be the next Picasso. So I started doing this podcast with Cindy a couple weeks ago. It's a reoccurring thing now. And we're just going to kind of go over the national days and talk about whatever comes to topic.
Yes. So, first off, let's cover today. So, we have Joe Day. You already went over to Scribble Day. And if you're a foodie, and especially if you live here in Southern California, we have some amazing Spanish restaurants. So, definitely connect with me. I could connect you to some different restaurants in Long Beach and Costa Mesa, LA, Huntington Beach. So National Spanish Paella Day.
I have never had it. It just seems like a lot of food to order. I don't know. It probably is a sharing plate in my eyes, but it does look delicious. Have you ever had it?
Yes, it's been a while though. It's been quite a bit.
Yeah, it has a little bit of seafood in it. Seafood is my sweet indulgence. Yeah, Scribble Day, like I said. National Joe Day is a funny day that we have. It can be interpreted as celebrating somebody named Joe or Joseph, or coffee. You know, somewhere along the line, the word Joe was tied to coffee. So whether you know a Joe or love coffee, just celebrate Joe. But no Joe Mama jokes.
Yeah.
At least not on the air.
A good thing Marla's not here, right?
Absolutely. Actually, Marlo was on an adventure right now. He's off the grid, fulfilling one of his bucket lists.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure when he comes back, he'll tell everybody about it. I hope he has a good time. Definitely is going to be something to see.
And actually, on the 31st, I will be hanging out with them at the barbecue place there at Ellis Island. So
Cool
we'll
beans.
be sharing some great ribs with everybody.
Yeah, if you're ever in Vegas, if you go there, we go frequently for work. There's this nice little place to eat in Ellis Island. It's in one of the casinos off the strip. It's just a smaller place. They have delicious barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
If you're
Yes.
looking for an off the beaten path kind of place to go have some lunch or supper, I would recommend going there.
So, World Autism Awareness Day, April 2nd. A big shout out to Amuse for Autism, located here in beautiful Southern California. She's going to be coming on some TV spots. I believe KCAL 9, she has a spot coming up on that national day. So, let's talk about World Autism Day real quick, and then we'll go to the rest.
Okay, well, the first thing I want to mention about World Autism Day, it's World Autism Awareness Day, which is celebrated on April 2nd. There's a little bit of confusion about international versus world days, or national days versus international or world days. Uh, we have other sections of our calendar besides the national section. We also have a national weeks section. We also have an international section, and we also have a monthly section. So, if you don't see something like World Autism Awareness Day listed on the national side, feel free to pop over to the world or international area and you will find the story. And I just want to throw that out there because sometimes we do get contact information about saying, hey, you don't have this important day on your calendar. World tells us it's an international thing, so we just throw it under that category.
And you can type it in the search as well.
Absolutely. Type it in the search and it'll bring you there.
Okay. So go ahead and go to the main calendar. Okay, well, let's do month next. So let's see, month. Stop screen. All righty.
I love the way you talk to yourself when you're doing that.
I'm talking to you.
Are you? Okay, well, I talk in my head. I have conversations with myself.
All right. So let's hit the month. Pickleball month is actually pretty crazy, amazing, because actually in a few months there's a pickleball day, isn't it? Is it
Yep.
July or August?
I believe it's in August. Don't quote me on that, but possibly in August. I find pickleball funny. Just the name itself is funny. But I mean, I was not aware until about 2 years ago that this was a thing. I come from a family of basketball and football players. So when I seen pickleball, my first thing is, what the heck is pickleball? But it is a huge activity that people participate in. I've never played. Maybe if I do, I'm going to wear that guy's headband and go back to those early 80 look. I might be successful.
Well, so anybody who's watching, if you are a travel agent, this is actually a good leverage for your business because you can do a cruise because a lot of cruise lines now have a pickleball in there. I'm going to be doing one probably either next year or the year after. I've been talking to a few people in different states and they're really into their pickleball. One of my strategic partners is into pickleball as well. So we're going to start doing a yearly cruise, and then portions of my commission will go back to the nonprofit.
Very nice.
Out here, that Veterans Relief Foundation. I have talked to you about them before. They're getting veterans on a paddleboard out in Newport Beach. So we're going to be paying it forward back to them. So there's so many different ways we could leverage our national days. And let's just scroll because we have a lot to cover today. National Brunch Month. We're actually going to be covering that in Las Vegas, National Bucket List Day. On the 27th, we're going to be at Esther's, which is right in downtown Las Vegas. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, volunteer month. I think that's it for this one because we have some more things we have to cover. Anything you want to talk about volunteer month?
I think people kind of get confused about volunteer work. They misconstrue what they can do for volunteer. Most people think that volunteering means going to a big organization, doing these big grand things, but there are so many different things that you can do for volunteer month. I just want to point out the simple ones. If you have somebody in your neighborhood that doesn't get around very well, ask to go shopping for them. You can volunteer and help a single mom out
Mhm.
one night a week. Say, hey, I'm going to keep the kids for you. Why don't you go to a movie or do something fun? So volunteering is more than just going, you know, um, to some big organization and dedicating your time. There are different things you can do to volunteer, and I encourage people to look into doing that.
And we'll talk about it here in a little bit, but there also is Earth Day that's coming up in April. So you can do volunteer month and Earth Day. So you're crossing off
Absolutely.
two bucket list items off the National Day calendar. So that's pretty
Absolutely.
cool. Okay, let's look at the mains now.
I need to get a hat like yours.
Amazon.com.
I try on hats when I'm in the store with my kids, and they laugh at me. I wear baseball hats, but that's just to control the hair.
Okay, well, this one, oh, this is set to the wrong one. It's still on World Autism. 1 second.
Oh, gotcha.
So nationaldaycalendar.com. And if you go to nationaldaycalendar.com/follow me, you can, or follow us, you could actually sign up for the newsletter and you'll get a newsletter 24 hours prior to each day.
Yep. And that newsletter also includes exclusive deals that we offer people who are on the subscriber list for our store. We run a lot of specials and only subscribers get those. So you're not going to know what the sale is in the store for calendars, for swag, for clothes, unless you're signed up. Plus, there are other things that it's where we announce contests coming up. So stay informed.
Okay, let's go. All right, so the first one I have on my list is April Fools. And it's also humor month.
Yes.
So let's talk about April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day is a joke. It's a good day to play harmless jokes on people. Harmless jokes. It's a fun day just to have fun. April Fool's Day has always been one of those days where people can get away with doing little quirky things to other people. And I don't know. I think some people take it a little too seriously. However, it's all about having fun. It's jokes. Interestingly, it falls on Tomfoolery's Day, which is actually submitted by a water park. It's a founded day, talks about playing jokes, but it's all about trickery. Have some fun on that day. It's a good day to participate. And if you didn't know it was a day, now you know.
So I'm going to give you two things that you can do.
Okay.
So you have grandchildren, so hopefully they're not watching this anytime soon.
They're in school.
Good. Don't show it to them. Okay, anybody who has grandchildren, you're going to get the Oreo cookie. You're going to take the inside out and you're going to fill it with white toothpaste. Horrible. Yes, I know.
I think my grandson would be highly offended.
Would he?
He is a cookie monster.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what kind of cookie you give him. He's going to eat the cookies. Anna, not so much. She's more of a fruit and veggie thing. So, I don't know. I might play that trick on my daughter, though. I might take her Oreo cookies and take some out in random spots.
Okay, one more for April Fools.
Okay.
Soak your spouse or roommate, boyfriend, girlfriend, their toothbrush in pickle juice. And you want to do it probably around, when we brush our teeth, like 9-10 o'clock at night. Because I did that one time and the roommate didn't I don't know what you're talking about. My toothbrush is fine. Is because it's soaked all day while they're at work.
Oh.
So the key is to do it about 5 minutes when like the ritual of brushing their teeth, and just don't get caught.
So we actually have a small list on the page of things that you might want to do. Harmless jokes, slipping a rubber snake, worm, mouse, or other creature into someone's food. Switch the labels on a few cans of vegetables. Okay, that might get annoying as someone who cooks. This one is a little icky. Pour gravy over ice cream and add sprinkles for an authentic look. I don't know about that. And put on social media that you're moving to a foreign country.
Oh, I've seen that done before. Yes.
Have you? Okay.
Yes. Okay. Let's see what next on the list we have. Walking Day. Okay. National Walking Day. super important. I have a Great Dane lab, and my issue is I'm writing a book right now, so I haven't been able to walk her, but other people in the house can walk her. But just super important to walk, and the first Wednesday in April. What would you like to say about National Walking Day?
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. Walking does a lot of good for people, and I mean, it's good exercise. It's a great way for you to get some fresh air. It's a great way for you to explore something. Um, and it's a great way to spend time with your family. Like I go for walks with my grandkids in the summertime. They either walk or ride their bike, and we take little adventures while we're walking.
Yeah.
So, I love to walk. It's something that I do because I can't run anymore. I find it to be a very relaxing time because it's kind of a time for you to stop and reflect and just enjoy everything around you.
Yes, definitely. And we got PB&J. So what do you want to say about that for your grandkids?
I have two strange grandkids. My grandson only likes jelly sandwiches. My
Oh,
granddaughter only likes peanut butter sandwiches. No PB&J. I am,
really?
yeah, it's
Wow. How about that? Each of them do it differently.
they each do it differently. However, I've had the Elvis sandwich on my own, PB&J with banana. It's got to be grilled though. It can't be just a sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
The authentic is grilled like a grilled cheese.
Hmm.
That's my favorite way to eat PB&J.
Well, way back in the day, I worked at an ice cream shop, and that's one of the things I did. Is I put that on the little grill and made the PB&J grilled. And I love the peanut butter as well. All
Yeah.
right, next one is
Are you a
burrito.
crunchy or a creamy?
I'm a creamy.
Are you? I like both. Creamy more, but I like both.
And a big shout out, Trader Joe's has some of the best peanut butter on the planet.
Really, I'm gonna really drive everybody nuts here and say I like the Walmart creamy brand, the Great Value. Yeah.
Don't worry, we won't hate on you. It's all good. Okay, the next two I want to cover first is Burrito Day and then Find a Rainbow Day, because Find a Rainbow Day is actually something good for your National Bucket List Day also. So let's go
Yes.
Burrito Day. What would you like? You like to plug that restaurant?
I like burritos. I like to make burritos. I like to eat burritos. So the only thing I can say about Burrito Day is if you're not having some form of a burrito, we can't be friends. Other than that, make your own burrito. Find the best burrito in your neck of the woods and snap a picture and share it on social media. The hashtag is National Burrito Day. Yeah, it's a food day. Who doesn't love food holidays?
Exactly. And I'm going to be in North Las Vegas. I'm going to be off Ann and 95. There's a nice little taqueria there I'm going to promote because on the 4th, I actually got a private invitation to hang out with the U.S. Thunderbird team.
I remember we talked about
Yeah.
that.
So
I'm excited for you
after
with
that,
that.
I'll be having a burrito, unless they
Yeah,
have burritos there. Yes.
I'm very excited about that. I mean, that's something I know that has been on your bucket list.
Yes, probably since I was 15 or so. Okay, Hug a News Person's Day. It is the 4th as well, right?
I think so.
Yes, Hug a News Person's Day. So big shout out to my friends over at KTLA, also KCAL9, ABC7, and I'm going to be sending a little something in the mail to a few of those, either a brownie, a caramel,
Mhm.
or one of my other little goodie gifts, probably like a big cookie or something like that. I'm going to be sending that out today. So Hug a News Person's Day is super important because people really don't realize what journalists go through day in and day out, and getting up early, being away from family, and a lot of journalists do have small children at home. So definitely tag your favorite national Hug a News Person's Day anchor or reporter and make a difference and let them know how much you appreciate them.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to the local television station, KFYR. They have been working with us in the past few months about Marlowe's little TV segment. Shout out to them for the great job that they're doing.
Definitely. So National Caramel Day. Do you recall what day that one is?
Is it caramel or caramel?
Caramel. There it is. The 5th.
Caramel or caramel?
Caramel. Yeah. It's however you want to say it. It's one of those words where you can say it however you want to say it,
I think
right?
it depends on where you live.
Yeah. Well, National Caramel Day. So I'm going to do a big shout out to Mailbox Power. That is the company that I partnered with. That you get your popcorn every year for National Popcorn Day and Brownie Day, and all the different holidays that I appreciate you and your staff. National Caramel Day is amazing because we actually have salted caramels. Have you tried my salted caramels?
I think you sent me some a couple years ago.
Okay.
I don't remember, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
To look. So, how about you? How do you feel about National Caramel Day?
You know, I try not to eat as many sweets as I possibly can these days for medical reasons. I do like a good caramel though. Um, I always find it interesting, like on the National Day calendar. For instance, this particular day, Caramel Day, is celebrated in April the 5th. However, Caramel Month is in October, and I'm thinking that has something to do with caramel apples, which is also October 31st.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
so, I mean, there's no rhyme or reason. I guess that's 2 times out of the year that you can celebrate caramel. I don't know how you say it. I say caramel, but I'm gonna say caramel just because you are.
All right. Let's see what we have next on. Is there anything on the list you'd like to touch on that I've
You
missed?
know, I look at all the days and I celebrate as many as I can. Something means different stuff for me. Employee Benefits Day changes annually. We have Handmade Day. I really like Handmade Day. So that's the first Saturday in April, and Handmade Day is about gifting people things that you make. And it's also about making it okay to gift people something that isn't purchased in a big box store. Now, whether you're making this stuff yourself or you're purchasing it from a local crafting vendor, handmade gifts probably are the most sincere things that you can give somebody. And so if you get a painting from me someday, just know I tried really hard.
Yes, definitely. And show gratitude with that.
Absolutely.
National Carbonara. So if you know a local Italian restaurant, you can pay it forward to there. So I'll still be in Vegas for my first run until
Mm-hmm.
the 9th. So I'll find a place in Vegas for that. And then we have Beer Day, which I believe is the 7th.
Isn't beer day every day? Isn't that what?
Yeah.
Oh, New Beer's Eve.
Yes,
That
that's pretty important as well.
that is a fun little thing that we did. Early on, we noticed that a lot of people were preparing for National Beer Day, which is really fun and really nice. So our former writer came up with this cute little story, and I'm
Mhm.
just gonna read the first sentence to you.
Okay.
This is something that we created. So it says, with visions of pints and pounders hopping in their heads, beer connoisseurs prepared for the day ahead. Um, it's a cute, funny story that was created, and it's not really a national day celebration. It's more of something to have fun with. And we did that for all the beer lovers out there who actually prepare for National Beer Day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So we're going to see caramel corn and then we'll go to beer. Caramel corn. So that's something that I do with my company as well on a different national holiday. This year, for my surf instructor's anniversary of his business, I actually sent him a caramel corn and then had a little sticker saying happy
Mhm.
business birthday. So that's something that you can do. You can reach out to me with the system that I use, or you could order something online. And that's a really great day to celebrate somebody else and somebody else's
Yeah.
business.
I'm just gonna give out a shout out to Alice. She makes the best caramel corn
Ooh,
I've ever
nice.
had. So kudos to her. And if you have somebody who makes some great caramel corn, you should actually get it from them and not the store.
Pay it forward.
Pay it
Definitely.
forward.
Okay, so next we have empanada. Oh, there's beer day. So we just talked about that a few minutes ago.
Yep.
So So find your local brewery or restaurant, hashtag it. Also do
Yeah.
hashtag celebrate every day, and of course National Beer Day.
Yeah, we always like to encourage people to take that hashtag for each national day. If you're out celebrating any of these national days, share your photos and videos and share the hashtag with us. Share the hashtag celebrate every day. When you do that, your photos will show up on the rotating feed, and that way everybody can see how you're celebrating.
Empanada Day. So I do a shout out if you're out in the Miami airport. You
Oh,
don't even have to go to Miami. Just when you're coming or when you're leaving, there's two really amazing empanada restaurants. So if you want to know about that, just go ahead and inbox me, or I'll put it in the show notes a little bit later because we have a lot to do today. So I'm just going to scroll through here.
yep, just keep going. There's a lot on the list you had.
Zoo Lovers Day. So here in Santa Ana, we have a zoo. Also, there's Los Angeles, San Diego. Any kind of zoos you'd like to shout out in your neighborhood?
Well, we have our local zoo, but I'm going to be honest with you, most of the animals are not here in the wintertime because it does get cold.
Yes.
But there are indoor activities. If you live in a cold climate, there are indoor activities at your local zoo that you can attend.
Yes, definitely. And then we have Siblings Day.
Yes. I want to give a shout out to my siblings, my older brother GT, and then I have a younger brother Eugene, two sisters Lisa and Lori. I hope you guys are having a great day. If anybody knows me and my siblings, we kind of have, I don't know, silly personalities with each other. So just giving a shout out to my siblings.
Okay, so you can get together with your siblings. Make sure to do those hashtags and at signs. Do at National Day Calendar here on Facebook, and also think of ways that you can make their day a little bit better. Maybe send them some flowers and take them out for a beer. Nice meal. Enjoy the community. There's so many different ways that you can create experiences together.
Absolutely.
National Pet Day. That is actually 1 year for my pup, my Dane, my Great Dane lab. She turns 1 year on April 11th. So
Oh, okay.
pretty amazing. And what kind of pets do you have? I can't remember.
Dogs. I have a Chihuahua. His name is Buddy, and Cheyenne has a dog, a Chihuahua. She moved in with me. She doesn't want to go home, so I technically have two Chihuahuas. My grandkids have a dog and two cats. And if it was up to my granddaughter, she would probably have 6 horses, 5 birds, 3 more dogs, a couple of turtles. They were trying to convince me to buy them fish the other day.
Well, here's a great foodie one. So we have a grilled cheese sandwich day and also licorice. So we'll do 2 for 1 here.
Have a grilled cheese sandwich with licorice inside.
Not so much.
I double dogged area.
Yeah, so April 12th, I will be on the East Coast. So I'll find a restaurant either in Jersey, Philadelphia, or New York City. And we're doing all kinds of really great things over there as well. We're going to the Sculpture Museum, which is a couple hours out from where I'm staying in New Jersey.
Oh, that's going to be so cool.
Yeah, then back to grilled cheese sandwich day. So the way that you could leverage national holiday calendar is you find a restaurant that does grilled cheese. There's a lot of restaurants now that do just nothing but cheese items. So you can find a way to pay it forward, reach out to the owner, and just pay it forward to that restaurant.
So there's this thing lately I'm seeing on social media of people putting mayonnaise on their grilled cheese. Do you do that?
No.
Me either. Just butter.
Breakfast sandwich, yes, but not just regular grilled cheese.
You put mayonnaise on your breakfast sandwiches?
Yes.
Oh, I had a bagel at McDonald's and I think they do that too, and I don't like it.
Yeah, we just do it without mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Eggs Benedict. What do you remember what day Eggs Benedict is? I didn't write the dates on my list.
I can check real quick.
So we have National Dolphin Day while she's checking that.
April 16th is Eggs Benedict Day.
Okay. So that's next on the list. Okay.
Yeah.
National Dolphin Day, I was just at the Newport Beach Davies Locker, Newport, Wales, and got to experience. So that's one of the things I talk about in Growing Your Business Referrals is to connect with local business owners and friends and create experiences together. So one of my friends who has a surf apparel company, he met us. One of our agents from Lancaster, which is almost 3 hours away, she came out with her daughter, and a few other people enjoyed us just to experience this amazing day. Also, Matt Sosbo with the LA Times. He's the one who did the LA Times article a couple years ago. So he joined us. But unfortunately, there was no sightings. So
Oh, I was
we're
going
going
to
to go
say,
back to the
I was
cave.
going to ask if you were swimming with the dolphins.
No, it was on a boat.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So then when I'm in Jersey, I'm going to look for some more dolphins over there as well. At Cape May. I don't know if you heard of Cape May before.
No, I have not.
Okay. So the 16th. Banana Day.
Banana.
Okay, where's the Eggs Benny? There it is. Okay, Eggs Benedict. So the same thing as we talked about earlier with the other food holidays. Find a local restaurant here in Huntington Beach. We have Sugar Shack, and there's a few other places as well. I do have a designated blog for the month of April, and you could just go to my blog at bucketlistcoachblog.com. Get to know your customers. Third Thursday.
Yep, the get to know your customers is the third Thursday each quarter. So like every 3.5 to 4 weeks, it pops on that Thursday. That's an important day for us. Because our business is online. Well, one of the businesses is online. We always appreciate when people reach out to us, and we just want to say thank you to everybody. A customer doesn't necessarily have to buy something from you. They're just supportive of you. So no matter who you are, what you do, thanks for following National Day Calendar and making our calendar a success.
Yes, high five to everyone watching.
High five.
Yeah, so we're going to have some more people watch later on the rebroadcast. Some of my connections aren't available at this time. So then we have the holidays coming up is Earth Day. So you could do a beach cleanup. You could do a city cleanup, go to a park. National Exercise Day. Definitely one that you need to mark off your bucket list.
Yep.
Okay, so let's scroll down here. Because we need to wrap up here pretty quick. Oh, we have 10 minutes left. Okay. So Earth Day is the 22nd. Also Jelly Bean Day. That's another product that I have within my gratitude services. So I like to send out jelly beans as well.
I love jelly beans. I like the black licorice.
All right. So we did have a really nice podcast last week with Marlo Anderson. So you can actually go to that podcast to see everything we talked about for National Bucket List Day. So we're just going to touch a little bit on this, and then we can move on to the next day.
Well, because you are the founder of the National Day, maybe you should be the one to tell us about it, why you wanted to do it, and what it means to you.
Well, originally I wanted to do National Networking Day because of the book that I'm writing on, building relationships and whatnot. And my bucket list is a goal. So weekly, daily, monthly, what do you want to do for the next 3 months? What do you want to do for the next 6 months? So it's not just travel. It's also about marking off that goal. If you want to see a rainbow, that could be a bucket list. You want to go to an Anthony Bourdain event. That's your business bucket list. Become a podcast host.
Yes.
Own your own company. There's so many different things. See the Northern Lights. So you probably get a chance to see the Northern Lights where you're at, right?
Very much a lot. And yeah, it's something that maybe we take for granted because we get to see them a lot. But I know to somebody who has never seen them before, they are a very magical thing.
Wow. So let's talk really quickly what we got going on. So we have Las Vegas coming up and a variety of different things that we're doing the 24th through 27th. We're going to be doing some zip lining on the actual national holiday. The Neon Museum, which is a graveyard, so to speak, of all the Las Vegas signs. And if you're going to do the Neon Museum, definitely do it at night because everything is lit up.
Absolutely. During the day is okay, but you get the full experience if you go at night.
Yes. And then we have National Pretzel Days during that week. Also, Pigs in a Blanket Day is also on the 24th. So we're going to be at the Mob Museum down at the downstairs
You're gonna
bar,
go to the speakeasy?
the Speakeasy. Yes, and we're going to have our Pigs in a Blanket right there. And then PRIMR
Very,
Day
very
is the
nice.
27th. Yes.
Yeah. It sounds like it's gonna be a great time. I don't know if I'm going yet. It's gonna be a last minute decision, but we've already talked about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What else do we have on the list?
There is, okay, the last one is National Pool Opening Day. So how about that? We're going to be at the Golden Nugget, which has one of the most amazing pools. You go
Yeah.
down the tube, and on the other side of the tube, you could see these sharks and fish right next to you. So
And you did it, Cindy.
I haven't done it yet.
You got to do it.
I'm going to do it this year. Yes.
Okay. All right. If nobody knows what we're talking about, it's going down the slide. It's a thing for Cindy, so she's going to go down the slide.
Well, I'm calling it a tube because a slide, then it's open.
Well, okay. Tomato, tomato.
But you did it last year, right? You didn't.
I did it last year. I mean, I'm not afraid of stuff like that. I'm kind of a daredevil. There was a period in my life, the past few years where I don't know, I just didn't do stuff like that anymore. I remember as a child, and as a young adult, I was always fearless, and so I'm kind of getting that groove back again, and I'm enjoying doing these things that a lot of people are afraid to do. But hey, skydiving, I'll give it a shot. I don't care.
Where we're doing that in Chicago. Is so for next year for National Bucket List Day on the actual day, we're going to Catalina. Then a few days after that, we're on the Virgin Cruise. And that's for 2026. 2027 is Chicago. And we're going to do dinner in the sky and skydiving.
Okay.
That's the 2027. 2028 is Jamaica, and 2029 is Nepal. So 2030 is the big year because that's when I turn 65. Like I mentioned on the podcast with Marlo, I'm going to be going for a big birthday celebration to Ireland, but I haven't decided what I'm doing for the national holiday yet. So
yeah, Ireland would be a beautiful place to see. But so there's so many places that I want to go and see because I've developed a good love for travel, something I was not able to do before. And the thing is even if you can't make those other things financially work, I'm just going to throw this out there and kind of get off topic about National Day. If you want to plan a trip and you need to be able to pay for it over time, that's me. I have to invest little installments. Cindy is a great person to hook up with because she helps you out with your budget and helps you get to your goal with something that works for you. So if you're looking to take a trip somewhere, if you're looking, even if it's, within the country, she can make it happen. Little trips, big trips. The other thing I want to say about travel and a bucket list. There are a lot of things to do within your own community and within your own state that you probably have never seen or known about. Take the day and go and explore. Find those little hidden gems of where you live because every little thing that you do is an inspiration to you, whether or not you realize it's giving you inspiration. It's uplifting to be able to experience that kind of stuff.
Yes, and we have a website called Viator. It's one of the largest excursion companies. We're partnered with TripAdvisor. And for instance, that dolphin excursion, because I'm senior, over 55, I got it for $38. Yeah, so a lot of people, they can't afford a big extravagant.
Exactly.
You could do so many things in your neighborhood, and there's excursions for under $100.
Yep,
so We're going to close out with swag. Let's talk about a little swag and where people can go, and we will close out.
All right. If you're looking for National Day Calendar swag, just go to our website, click on the celebration shop. It's nationaldaycalendar.com/store. And we have calendars in there. We have keychains and wine glasses and books and stickers, a wide variety of very, very fun socks, which, believe it or not, when you wear a pair of fun socks every day, your mood changes. Oh, everybody needs to meet Cal.
So I wish I would have seen that. I would have sent it to
this is a new item that we have. It's only been in the store a couple of weeks. So Alice worked with a gentleman at one of the conventions that we went to create Cal, and he is adorable.
Yes.
You know, she actually said it best when she opened up the box when we got our shipment in. She goes, "It's like a box full of happiness," you know, because you have this little stuffy staring at you, smiling. It make a great gift for anybody. They're $12.99 in the store with shipping and handling. They're also paired with calendars. He's fun. Just look at him; he makes you smile. But Cal is our mascot.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be getting one. Definitely.
He's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we have the rearview mirror thing as well.
Yeah.
We celebrate every day. That's a new
Yep.
one.
Yep. We have rear view mirror things. We have stickers. We have, hoodies. We have a lot of things. Everything that we sell in our store is fun. Our whole objective at National Day Calendar is to celebrate every day. So the products that we choose to put for sale, the things we give away for swag, they're just aimed to put a smile on somebody's face.
Definitely. Well, we are going to close out. So let's do some shout outs. Who you like to shout out today? Shout out to your website. I'll do the same and then we'll close out.
Yep. Want to shout out to nationaldaycalendar.com. Give us a like, give us a follow. If you're looking for something to celebrate, follow us. If you're looking for something to lift you up, follow us. And if you're looking just for something to do, read about all the cool stuff that we have on our website, because every single day has a nice little article attached to it.
And I want to shout out again to anybody who is in journalism. You do an amazing job, and I'm so proud of you, especially Kurt over at KTLA. I'd like to do a big shout out to him. He's been sharing national holidays, and I reached out to him, and now we're building a great friendship. He has now a calendar in his hand, and just last week he applied to be an ambassador.
Yes.
So if you want to be an ambassador, please reach out to me. I will connect you to the link, and we'll go from there. But a lot of times it does take a few months, as they're pretty bogged down with a lot of people interested in being an ambassador. And you could go to, like she said, nationaldaycalendar.com. Also, you could check me out at wearcindynow.com. As a matter of fact, if you mention today's podcast, I will give you a $25 gift card to swag on nationaldaycalendar.com, or you could use it for $25 in a service, say if you want to go on a dolphin excursion or some excursion on Viator. So we'll see you here.
Very nice.
All right, guys. See you later.
All right. See you later, Cindy.